Memorial Day. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. 2 new stimulus checks may be on the way for millions of Americans. Many Americans may also receive an extra $1,000 check from the Biden administration. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. So are you still waiting for your third stimulus check to arrive? If you are, please make sure to check your bank account to see if it's pending a deposit. If you are waiting on a paper check, it could be stuck en route in the mail. There could also potentially be an issue with your payment, or maybe the IRS just hasn't sent it yet. You will want to regularly check the IRS Get My Payment tool, as the IRS sends new batches of payments every week, including plus-up payments to those who qualify for a larger payment amount. According to the Internal Revenue Service, please do not be alarmed if the Get My Payment tool gives you a message that says, "Payment status not available." You may see this message until your payment is processed, so you may not have to do anything. But it could also mean you are not eligible for a payment, so you may want to double check your eligibility and see whether you are due any money. More and more support has been developing for a fourth and possibly fifth stimulus check amongst members of Congress. In a letter to President Biden, 7 members of the House Ways and Means Committee have joined fellow members of Congress who support additional stimulus checks for millions of Americans. It claims that the American Rescue Plan's checks alone will keep 11 million people out of poverty this year, with unemployment insurance expansion and other provisions in the bill accounting for another 5 million people. The legislators claimed a fourth and fifth stimulus check could keep an additional 12 million people out of poverty. They also stated that the combined effects of Biden's new bill and new stimulus checks could reduce the number in poverty this year from 44 million to 16 million Americans. The lawmakers defended the requests for more stimulus money, saying that not only do the checks help keep families and workers out of poverty, but they act as an economic stimulus by increasing spending and supporting jobs. The Boston Herald noted that the IRS data shows California as leading the country with 123,265 stimulus checks left unspent. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki has said that another round of direct payments would be dependent on Congress. Many hope that future relief could be pegged due to economic conditions to cut the red tape and inject cash straight into Americans' bank accounts automatically. These lawmakers aim to avoid the bureaucratic nightmare faced by people anxiously awaiting stimulus checks to be painstakingly approved during partisan quarrels. The hope for automatic payments was hinted at a letter signed by 26 Democrats. That letter, sent to the White House, outlines automatic stabilizers for expanded unemployment and stimulus checks. If followed through, any future economic disasters, as witnessed during the current crisis, would be swiftly dealt with, as stimulus checks would not be obstructed along party lines. According to Newsweek, the Economic Security Projects proposed an automatic stabilizer to 50 members from the Senate Finance Committee. Those stabilizers would connect future unemployment payments and stimulus checks to the status of the economy. Their proposal calls for when unemployment rate is high, that relief payments would be sent out broadly. But when that rate drops, those payments would be narrowed and delivered to low-income families. Adam Rubin, a director of the Economic Security Project, told Newsweek they understand that this is a smart policy and good politics. Putting in place these kind of triggers would smooth out recovery, and no one is left at the mercy of Washington's gridlock in future recessions. The Economic Security Project is hoping that the Biden administration would add this measure to either the American Families Plan or the American Jobs Plan. The organization's director told Newsweek that automatic stabilizers are needed to send out targeted payments amid economic recovery. He also added that those payments should be at least $1,000 each and should be sent out frequently. Do you agree with $1,000 monthly relief payments? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. A fourth round of stimulus payments could be included in Biden's next relief package, He is currently working on passing multiple bills. However, it is very likely that additional stimulus checks will make the cut.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. And I'd like to also thank our witnesses for being with us today. It is important to me that public companies, such as the ones that you all lead, continue to focus less on political agendas and more on what will benefit your investors, your customers, and your workers the most. That is maximizing profits and shareholder value. I'd just like to say that up front. Mr. Moynihan and Mr. Diamond, this is for you. The Biden administration has proposed an increase in the tax rate as high as 28% for American businesses and industry, along with many other tax increase measures, all to offset an additional anywhere from $1.7 to $2.3 trillion in government spending. How would an increased rate impact your ability to support our economic recovery, and what sort of burden would American workers and small businesses bear? I'll start with Mr. Moynihan's response first.
Thank you for the question. I think starting with your point about what our customers tell us, our small and medium-sized businesses, of which we have many, are worried about tax increases, not slowing down their ability to invest in employees, invest in new equipment, be competitive, because many of those small businesses supply into the supply chain for the larger companies in this country. And so their concern is about that. When you go to the larger companies, an increase in taxes is a couple things. One is their fear is that it'll lead them to have to put more capital available outside the United States because frankly, the final demand, the globalization economy provides opportunities that weren't here 30 years ago. And I think they're concerned about that. They're also concerned about the impact of prices coming into them from suppliers. So, I think that's what's on the minds of our customers. And I know that there's a lot of work going on in this body and other bodies regarding the merits of all that, but that's what we hear from.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Diamond, briefly.
Yeah, so the Biden tax number has taxes going from 21% to 28%, which is halfway back to what we think we had in 2017 before the last tax act at 35%. But the tax increase is actually 4 times what the tax decrease was from 2017, because you all know the phrase, devil the details. Well, the details here are all that matter, not the top line of 28%. I've always believed that we need, if you want to have a healthy, growing, competitive America against the rest of the world, you need a global competitive tax rate, because at the margin, capital will be retained and invested overseas. The same capital you want retained and invested over here. So I think it would be detrimental to a lot of, I'm not worried about banks per se.
Everyone, that is the end of the video for this afternoon. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember that next Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like the video, and please, everyone, leave a comment below. Thank you so much and have a very, very blessed Memorial Day.